out of your yard, increase security, and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Welcome into the locker room, the most sacred of spaces in sports. Talking you through the behind-the-scenes conversations that happen behind closed doors. With former Nebraska football tight end Chancellor Brewington.
Chancellor Brewington, the 6-year senior tight end, finding his way into the end zone.
And former South Dakota State running back and Nebraska football assistant Mikey Daniel.
Hand off to Daniel inside the 2 to the 1, and he powers his way into the end zone for a South Dakota State touchdown.
This is The Locker Room, brought to you by Ep Foundation Repair. Here are your hosts, Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel.
Yes, welcome into the locker room here on 93.7 The Ticket, the final show before Nebraska heads to Columbus to take on Ohio State. Of course, a busy weekend in college football and the NFL in general. Guys, I'll throw it to you.
Yo, happy Friday, man. How you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm doing fantastic. Welcome to the locker room. Welcome to the locker room.
To the locker room. I like that.
Welcome to the locker room.
That made me feel good right there. Welcome to the locker room. Bach, how you doing, man? Happy Friday.
Oh, not too bad. Yeah, can't complain.
Yeah, let me guess. You thought the Vikings were going to win last night.
I did.
Yeah, I knew it. I could feel it on you.
Maybe should have.
Who? The Vikings should have won?
Well, maybe at least got more of a chance there at the end.
You know what's crazy, bro? They ripped his face off and didn't say nothing about it. Chancellor, you watched the game?
Nope.
Yeah, none of it.
Nope.
So I be forgetting he just reads. You know what you could do, bro? You know what you could really do?
What could I really do?
You could put the little closed captioning on and just read.
The TV.
The TV?
Yeah.
I don't watch TV, so
I know, but I'm saying
I do watch a little Netflix.
If you did, you could just put that on and you still read. Yeah, just read what the commentators say. You don't even gotta listen, just read. I'm trifling. I told you before the show I'm feeling rambunctious today.
It's all right.
Okay, let's get into it, man.
Quote card?
Yeah, quote card says, I never expect to lose. Even when I'm the underdog, I still prepare a victory speech.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
Still prepare a victory speech. I know we're about to go with this one.
No, don't worry about where I'm going. Where are you going?
Where am I going with it? I am 1,000% behind this because me and Bach had a great, Bach didn't say much, but I was here.
Come on,
Bach. The first segment yesterday, we spent like a whole probably 20 minutes on a quote. And it was all about your mind, right?
Okay.
And it goes, this is a perfect one to collaborate it with, because now you're putting something into your mind. And once you put, John Jones said it the best, he took a year in 2011, John Jones, UFC heavyweight champion of the world, one of the best UFC fighters of all time. In 2010 and 2011, he just was fascinated with the power of the mind, power of subconscious, power of manifestation and belief. And so he took a whole year and studied it, talked with people who believed in themselves and have the fruits to show forth that, this stuff really works, right? And he convinced himself in a year. He said he went from a very average thinker, not a high mentality, not a guy who really believed himself. In a year, he said he really believed that he was the baddest dude in the UFC after just really impressing someone in your subconscious. And it got to a point where he really thought that he couldn't lose when he got in the cage. Like, he couldn't lose.
And that's facts. I mean, even in the biblical context, as a man thinketh, so is he. Right. So if I tell myself something day in and day out, then I'm automatically going to become that. So that's why the power of success, or the idea of a vision board, right? If I'm reading that and I'm telling my self-consciousness, like, okay, I'm going to make this much money, or I'm going to have, or whatever it is, right? Whatever that looks like. If I'm constantly putting that into my mind every day, then eventually it's going to come to pass.
Yeah. And think about this: you got 60,000 thoughts a day. Some people obviously have more or less, but the average,
a lot of people got less, I think.
Yeah, 60,000. 60,000. So you doing the vision board that you're talking about and like writing things out. It literally is training your. It literally like sends like a signal to your subconscious to pick up on whatever somehow the 60,000 thoughts are about the thing that you have in front of you or that you wrote down. So that's the power of vision boards and writing quote unquote goals down or writing things that you see yourself completing and stuff like that. Because now your thoughts get into it. It gets into your subconscious. And your subconscious is where the power is.
I never expect to lose. Even when I'm the underdog, I still prepare a victory speech.
Just go into what you're about to say.
Bro, that's, first of all, wow. Like, I'm big on that. That's great. That was powerful. Like, that got me ready to run down the kickoff tomorrow. And I don't even like kickoff.
I'm about to say you want to run down on kickoff.
No, but that quote right there make me want to.
Yeah, not
Here's
me.
the thing. He's about not me. Here's the thing, bro. Here I'll go to the YMCA. We're gonna play basketball tomorrow. Yeah. Here's the thing, bro. I'm like, if I'm sitting over there in Memorial Drive, Memorial Lane, whatever we call it, whatever I call it, and I get blown out by Indiana, right? Blown out, disrespected. Worst football game I've seen in a long time.
Not too much.
Right? Blown out. How am I, as a man, as a competitor, as a D1 athlete, as anybody, gonna sit over there and take it 2 weeks in a row? We're 25.5 point underdogs. Yeah, well, okay. Now you rambunctious. We 25.5 point underdogs.
Right.
If I'm ever a 25.5 point underdog, bro, like, you're gonna have to see me.
Yeah.
That's my mentality. Like, oh, I'm gonna lose by 25, really, bro? 25 and 26 at that point, right? That they said you're gonna lose by 4 touchdowns. They're not gonna take that 2 weeks in a row. I don't care. We're gonna get into our take later on, but I'm telling you, because I've seen the face. I'm telling you that Matt Rule over there,
yes, sir.
He got a victory. Yeah, Matthew. He got a victory speech. He got a victory speech ready to go. He does, and it doesn't involve Satterfield ever taking the stand again. But bro, he has it. He has a victory speech ready to go tomorrow in Columbus. I'm telling you right now, I guarantee it.
What's he gonna say?
I don't care. Like, we won. He can say, "Damn, we won. Dang, we won the game." Like, it don't got to be nothing. You won, so like that'll speak for itself. But I'm saying it's not going to involve Satterfield anymore. He can't talk. He can't talk again.
Yeah, he's done.
And it's going to be something powerful. But I'm telling you, they're not going to go back-to-back weeks getting embarrassed like that. I don't see it happening.
Okay. Bach, you want to answer that, or is there?
Don't talk. We're not going to talk about our take or nothing like that yet.
Okay.
This is the quote. This is the quote.
Okay.
So I'm leading. Yeah, I'm leading into
the mentality going into the game.
Yeah, exactly. The mentality.
Okay.
Like, I never expect to lose.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Everybody else already did. Everybody else already scripted you as an L this week. They just said, okay, let's get on to the next one. UCLA.
Yeah,
right?
Including me.
But here's the thing. Before the season even started, that happened. Right?
Yeah,
because who said what? We're gonna go 7-0 going into India or into this game, and then what? Right? Everybody said that.
Yeah.
Even if you thought we was going 7-0, you still said we're gonna go 7-0 and then Ohio State.
Lose.
It was never we're gonna go 8-0. It was never that. It was we're gonna go 7-0 and then ...
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So they already scripted you to lose.
Sure did.
Now I'm free. Like, I am
now you're
free. I have nothing to lose. I can't lose. They already expected it. So now when I go out there and shock the country, now it's what? Now it's only up. And Ryan Dagon. But so is Matthew Rule.
Yeah. I like the quote card. I really do like the quote card. I told one of my family members some the other day. I said, how would you that we're talking about like a certain situation, right? I said, how would you approach this if you knew you couldn't lose? If you like 100% success rate, how would you approach this?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, I would be super confident. And so
there you go.
If you're telling Nebraska right now to go into this like you can't lose,
it may change your mind.
It will change your mind.
Remember the other day when you said Coach Rule standing up for Satterfield made you change your mind?
Yeah.
I might be doing that by the end of the conversation today.
Yeah. Well, and to put more context into it, the person I was talking to ain't playing Ohio State this weekend. So
what that mean?
I wouldn't have told if the person I was talking to was handling Ohio State this weekend, I probably would have said just give your best effort or something like that. because that's a different beast. But
why?
Okay, I'll say this, Mike. Let go Ohio State and Oregon play 10 times again.
Oh man.
I said Ohio State winning seven out of 10 times. They the better team. They just lost. And
that's like us versus Illinois. I think we're the better team. We just lost. You don't agree?
Well, now that right then in that moment, the team we were Illinois week. If we play them 10 times, we win 6.
So we're the better team.
Yeah, so we're the better team
right.
At that point. But right now, if we play Illinois, we might lose it. We might lose.
Just lose or lose big.
We might.
I'm telling you, just what
we might just lose. Just lose.
That's why they're going to shock the country tomorrow. Because even if they lose,
and usually I'm on here talking crazy, optimistic.
Yeah, you are.
Something changed in me, Bob.
You started drinking the Kool-Aid the other way.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys see Illinois at Oregon this week? Top 20 matchup. Oregon's favored by 22. That's about the same point.
And we're gonna get into that because I disagree with that. Bob.
Ooh. Oh, I can't wait to get.
I got some upset alerts this week.
He's an Oregon hater though. For some, that's why I figured out about him this week. Like I don't know why he don't like Dan Lanning or something, but he don't like Oregon. It's crazy.
Quick story: Matt Lubick came to my high school junior year. After my junior year, had a really good junior year. They said, "Hey, we got a receiver coach coming out, and Matt Lubick, whatever receiver coach coming out. He's watching me go through drills. I have a pulled hip flexor at the time doing drills because I know Oregon's out there, right? I got to just gut through it, right? And so they don't end up offering me. And then I come to Nebraska, and who's my receiver coach? Matt Lubick.
That's crazy.
And I said, Coach, you remember going to Hamilton? There was somebody out there I was going to go see. Didn't end up offering. I said, Coach, that was me. Maybe it's maybe it stems from that.
Oh,
maybe it stems from that.
Okay. There's always a pre-existing process, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I love stories, so let's get into one, bro.
Go ahead. Story time.
Might as well, right? We talking about this in the locker room. I've seen two really crazy things. Well, I've seen a lot of crazy things while playing football.
Oh boy.
But two that really stick out. One, I was on a professional football team it was coached by Matt Rule. And he cut a man in the middle of practice, bro.
Oh boy.
So no, I'm so serious.
Really?
I've never seen anything like it, bro. Middle of practice. By the end, bro, because what happened was it was a rookie safety, undrafted. And I like
this is training camp?
Yeah. And I like, bro, like I think he's a true, like he was probably a real football player. He could play on Sundays. I ain't gonna lie. But Keith Kirkwood come across the middle and get mollywopped. Boom. He took him out. He's like, get out of here. In other words, right? Get him out. Get him so cut him in the middle of practice.
Oh, bro. It was like, get out of here, you're cut.
Yes. Word for word. But with more of the words in there.
Was it like thud or something?
Sure. It's always thud in the NFL pretty much. But
everyone was staying up basically.
Yeah, but he's trying to make a team.
Exactly.
He's trying to make the team. So he's trying to make a splash play. Boom, smacks Keith. Keith ended up going to the hospital. The ambulance had to come out, everything, right? Like, it was a big deal. It was all over ESPN, but he cut him in the middle of that practice. And bro wasn't trying to hurt him by any means. He was thinking, I'm an undrafted rookie free agent.
Right.
I have to show them that I can do this. Cut him. Cut him. By the end of that day, we get back to the locker room. Same jersey with a different last name on it. Quick.
At the end of
quick
the day,
work. He was gone by the end of that practice. Like, everything was gone. He was on a flight home, wherever home was.
That's how Nebraska need to come out.
With a certain somebody. I told you I wouldn't have let bro get back on the plane after that game.
Who?
Sat. If that's how we're doing, if that's what we're doing, bro, if we're taking, like, if I've seen him do it, so I know he's capable of it, right? I know he's capable of it. I know he's truly capable.
You wouldn't let him get on the plane? You gonna leave him?
I'm gonna get him his own. They didn't let bro come with he was gone that day.
Yeah. Okay. So the parallel.
I've seen him do it.
Parallel. Okay.
I've seen him do it.
Okay. The parallel. Was he getting paid 1.4 though?
No, and that's the worst part. I'm paying you 1.4 to know these answers and to know how to be better than 90th in the country at offense.
Okay. So now here's the question. So this Satterfield conversation. He's been going through it in the media, right? I don't know if he's personally seeing it, but hey,
he's seeing it.
Yeah. I don't know how you don't see it. I even made a video about it. Anyways, do you judge him up to this point, right? Or do you take account for what's about to happen in this Ohio State game? Because if they just are outmatched and they don't put a great performance offensively, do you count that against Sat? And now it's just going to be like a domino effect of more and more negative criticism, or you take into consideration Ohio State is the number 2 defense in the nation?
What I'm going to take into consideration is, what does our offense look like? Are our receivers blocking on the perimeter like they should be?
So is that Sat's fault?
Yes. Everything stands from the top. Everything stands from the leadership. Sure. But if we're talking about this side of the ball, Sat's the leader of that side of the ball.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, I'm definitely because if you want to make 1.4, you have to be that man that wears that.
Are you more so worried about the play or the play calling?
All of it.
All of it.
Everything is encompassing. When you're the offensive coordinator, it's everything and how many yards per play we're getting. All of it across the board. I don't care what it is. It's touchdowns. It's are my receivers blocking? And you know what? If they're not blocking, you know who I'm going to put in? Alex Bullock, IGC. Those guys, because guess who? They will block.
Yeah, they will block.
So if nothing else,
Malachi Coleman.
All of them. If these guys who are supposed to be these stars, and great, but part of playing the game is playing the whole game.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean?
That's a bar.
It's not. I'm gonna take it.
Morning.
I told you I was rambunctious. Hey, shout out to my guy too from Soul Tender Wellness, man. He got me right with this CBD. I'm gonna get it right on my shoulder. I tore my labor wine in Carolina that's still bothering me. So
you got
go to Soul Tender
Wellness.com. If you got you got any type of pain relief, fibromyalgia, neuropathy, you got any sore muscles, go ahead, tap in and get you right. Some people got degenerative ankles or something. I heard once. They need to put that on here. They need to put that on here, man. I'm telling you, get your ankles right. Bro, do you ever watch Mace and Cameron?
Who?
Mace and Cameron?
No.
You know Mace and Cameron? Do you know
talking
the
about
rappers?
the singer?
The rappers.
I don't know Mace.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna talk about that after.
Cameron, I know about him. I don't know about Mace.
Mace with Biggie Smalls?
No, see,
no. Bad Boys? No, before your time.
Oh, Fat Boys?
Bad Boys.
Oh, they talking about the Fat Boys.
Oh, no.
You know them?
Bad Boys?
Fat?
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Fat Boys.
That's before your time.
Yeah.
No, but honestly though, I've seen him do it before. But the other story I had was I was on a different professional football team. That team would be left unsaid. And the only reason I thought about it when I texted you guys about this yesterday is because one of my teammates who I was in Atlanta on the Falcons with my rookie year, we was talking about it. And this coach was trifling. I don't know how he was ever a coach, bro. He was
Well, he just told the team.
No, that was I was the teammate with him in Atlanta. But this is after that.
Oh.
But so I retired, went public, retired. I'm like, I'm done. Like, told my agent, we out.
Yeah.
Done. About 2 weeks later, I get a call from the offensive coordinator. First of all, why is the offensive coordinator calling me? It should have been either the head coach, the GM, why is it? So he called me, goes, hey, just want to let you know we're going in a different direction. But he was like beating around the bush for a minute. He was like, oh, how did what do? And then he goes, oh, I just want to let you know we're going in a different direction at fullback. I'm like, oh, bro, listen, I went in a different direction at long time ago. I retired a long time ago, bro. What are you? Why are you calling? He goes, oh, dude, this conversation, I was nervous to have it, bro. But man, I'm so happy for you, bro. What? What are you doing? Like, what?
Why did the OC call you though?
The OC, what kind of not on the same page are we? Like, if we want to talk about how I retired, bro. I took that needle out of your hand. You couldn't even fire me if you tried.
Speaking of not being on the same page. Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Please?
I'm not going to do it. Well, I mean.
When we get back?
Yeah, when we get back. Maybe. Right. I'll think about
it. All right. Hold nothing back today in the locker room. We'll be right back here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Couple Chevrolet GMC, and we want to thank all of our customers for a great September. And now it's time for our annual Halloween sales event happening right now at Koppel. Get 0% financing at Koppel. You heard right, 0% financing on select new models. Also, huge discounts up to $11,500 are available. It's our annual Halloween sales event. Get $11,500 off or 0% financing at Koppel. So please stop on by or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did 0% with roof credit.
When your home fills up with family, Allo Fiber makes sure that space is a happy place for everyone. Allo Fiber experts install it all. And full service means step-by-step support, guiding you through everything so you can stay connected to what matters. And the family can always feel at home. Put the game on. And don't worry about your Wi-Fi calling a timeout. Better TV and internet service is one connection away. Call Allo at 866-481-2556 or visit allofiber.com.
The temperature and leaves are falling daily, so that means it's time for a new pair of shoes for the fall season from Brown Shoe Fit. Now, through October 31st, take $15 off any regular priced fall shoe and boots. Brands like Keen, Obos, Echo, Taos, and Atrex, all $15 off. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details. This is the sale that you've all been waiting for. So get down to Brown Shoe Fit on 66th and Q.
With a wide variety of menu options, including the best prime and Wagyu steaks in Lincoln, if you haven't been to Tavern 180, you're missing out. Try any of their steak options paired with one of their well-known martinis, and this will soon become your favorite date night spot. Call your friends for a casual get-together where steak, shrimp, chicken, and tasty cocktails await your arrival. Tavern 180, located next door to Tanner's at 30th and Yankee Hill.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Child care providers know that little kids are a big responsibility, and you work hard to do your best for the families who depend on you. But help may be available. If you own or work at a child care program, you may be eligible for Nebraska's School Readiness Tax Credit. Find out if you or your program qualify, because in the work you do for our youngest kids, every dollar counts. Learn more at schoolreadiness.taxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Urology Partners of Nebraska is Lincoln's newest full-service urology group. Urology Partners uses state-of-the-art treatment options for both men and women, including some exciting treatments new to our community that help you get back to your confident and active lifestyle. The team at Urology Partners is dedicated to quickly and effectively restoring your health, with new patients typically seen in clinic within 48 hours. Whether you have questions about your prostate, incontinence issues, kidney stones, or erectile dysfunction, their team has you covered.
Call Urology Partners today to schedule an appointment.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Krekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Lincoln Stars salute some of our country's bravest workers with First Responders Night, Friday, October 25th, when the Stars host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 p.m. All policemen, firemen, and paramedics can get $5 tickets to that evening's game. Make sure to stop by our concession stand for a walking taco food special all game long. To get your discounted tickets, please email christian@lincolnstars.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel. Brought to you by App Foundation Repair on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back here in the locker room on 93.7 The Ticket, pulling no punches in the first segment. Sure, we won't do any of that in the second segment either. Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel in studio. I'll send it back to you guys.
Welcome back, man. I don't know. I'm just feeling in my veins just to be rambunctious today, just to be out there, I guess. My bad. Chancellor, you usually bring me back down to earth a little bit.
I ain't doing it today.
No?
Yeah, you can stay up there.
Oh.
You can stay up there, but we got top 25. We got some top 25 teams to go over.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's start off the one tonight, Boise State, UNLV. Ashton Genty right now is averaging 9.9 yards a carry.
You might average 11.9 tonight.
Bro. So you got UNLV 6-1. Boise State, obviously, number 17 in the country, 5-1. The only loss to Oregon in a, one-score ball game, field goal at the end of the game. Ashton Genty played amazing. Obviously, you got Boise State, right?
Yeah, I think bro goes for 300 tonight.
Okay.
I'm not even playing. I'm not even joking.
300.
Yeah. And when you talk about him, bro,
yeah,
that's not even not even
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, yeah, cool. But do you think Boise State, to finish out this year, do you think they can make it into college football playoffs? I think it's realistic.
I hope so. I think it's really good for college football if they do as well.
Explain.
Because it just shows we're already talking about how teams are starting to be more even across the board.
Factual.
So if I know I can go to Boise State and I might not make as much money, but I'm going to play. And I'm going to have a chance to go to the college football playoffs every year.
League,
every year, because who are they going to play? That's you know what I mean? Why not?
And if you're a running back, you're like, man, I want to be the next Genty.
They stay having good running backs every year there, bro. Like, it's weird.
That's
they just produce them.
Back in the day when they did the oop-de-doop whatever to win the game. You know what I'm talking about? This is like 2000 and
like Doug Martin
11, 12. 11.
Yeah. Well, the 2000, I think it was 2006. Are you talking about when they beat Oklahoma?
Might have been that one. I don't know, actually. But Boise State has UNLV, San Diego State, Nevada, San Jose State, Wyoming, and Oregon State to finish out this year.
I think they win them all.
And then, you got some sleeper teams inside I would say the top 15. I think the two teams are Iowa State and BYU that are undefeated right now.
Mm-hmm.
But they can lose any week.
Yeah.
Like UCF right now, we'll get into it. UCF and BYU. It's at UCF. UCF is the favorite. BYU is undefeated, but UCF is the favorite. They're a 2.5 favorite. UCF right now is 3-4. And if you go to their schedule, they've taken in the past 4 weeks 4 losses. Does that make any sense to you?
They know something we don't. I also think that I don't respect either of those teams. I understand BYU is ranked and they're 7-0. I just don't think I really don't think they're that good.
Yeah, that's the Big 12?
Yeah.
That's just how the Big 12, you can skate away. Think about this. They finished the year off with the best. I don't even know what the best team out of these teams is. UCF, Utah, Kansas, Arizona State, and Houston. I don't even know what the best team is.
Arizona State probably,
and to say Arizona State is your That's the gauntlet you run at the end of the year.
It's not Ohio State, Wisconsin, USC, Iowa. Yeah. Like it's not all those teams that we got.
Yeah. So good luck to them boys.
Okay. Penn State, Wisconsin.
This is my upset alert.
Ooh.
And upset alert for me don't mean that Wisconsin gonna beat them, but you factor in all the things. Wisconsin on the uptrend. Penn State, I would say if you look at the past 4 or 5 years, the number 3 team, this Penn State team is the worst one. The worst number 3 team we've seen in the last 3 to 4 years. Obviously they tight game against USC. Illinois had a chance. They just couldn't figure out how to get some things done. I think Wisconsin could shock the world, but I think realistically this game is a 1-score game.
Okay, I like that. I actually too think Wisconsin gets it done tomorrow. I really do. At home,
clip it.
They're rolling. They're hot right now. Penn State. I'm not sold on them either.
Right.
They're undefeated. I get it, but I'm not sold on them.
We got Illinois, Oregon. At Oregon. Oregon is a 22.5 favorite.
Cover.
So they score more than 22? Bro. I'll say this. This is a trap game, is it not? You love these trap games.
Cover.
I'm saying though, listen, bro, you just go ahead and beat Ohio State, a team that they know they not as good as.
They're broadcast and Oregon.
No, I'm just playing, but I don't think Ohio State, whatever. You got Illinois, right? They got a solid defense, solid offense.
Yeah.
I think they can come in and ruffle some feathers and make some things happen. Oregon has struggled, I would say, the first drive of these type of games where they're playing a lesser opponent, but Illinois is still a top 20 team.
Is this an upset alert? Is this an upset alert for you?
No. This ain't an upset alert.
Okay, so if they don't cover, what do you see it as?
10-point game.
Oh, okay.
Around there. Just over a 1-score game.
If it turned out to be like that, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
But also I see like 24.
Now let's get into the one that I think we both agree that this is an upset alert. Notre Dame goes to Navy.
Yeah.
It's at Navy. Notre Dame is a 13-point favorite. And if you go to the matchup predictor, they have a 9% chance to win.
Wow.
For reference, we have a 3.5% chance to beat Ohio State, according to ESPN predictor analytics. I got Navy might get this done.
I think so. They're just a unique offense.
Strange.
Yeah. So it's just tough to play a team like that.
They have almost they have like 4 or 5 fullbacks running backs and fullbacks that they use. They don't really throw the ball. They've thrown the ball 72 times.
Here you go. Michigan State, Michigan.
Yeah, this is one I'm conflicted in, and it's sad from going from last year. Obviously, you lose all them draft picks, JJ McCarthy and Harbaugh, but like now we're in the middle of the season, and it's not crazy to say that Michigan is going to be have a losing record. That's not crazy to say at all. And if you look at the gauntlet that Michigan has to run to end this year, it's pretty crazy. The Ohio State game, to end the year, this Michigan team, I don't know if you can just say, they're gonna play Michigan State, they're gonna play Oregon, they're gonna play Indiana. The only win I really have them real slotted is Northwestern. And that is still up in the air.
Right.
And then they gotta finish with Ohio State. If you're Michigan, you gotta get Michigan State and Northwestern to go bowling. This is to go bowling.
That's crazy.
We've never seen this before.
That's crazy right there. Okay, another one. Maryland at Minnesota.
I got Minnesota. Rode a boat. PJ Fleck. I hate Minnesota though.
The bro just said rode a boat, and then she just said I hate Minnesota.
I can't give them too much because boy, we done lost to them twice, and we should have won.
They're not good. They're never that good, but they just find a way.
They just stay in quarters all day and just play the most simple stuff. I can't stand
But you still like them to win.
Yeah, I like them to win.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know what's going on in Maryland this year. They've been kind of weird over there. I don't know.
Weird.
But yeah, I also like Minnesota now.
What about Rutgers goes to SC?
That's tonight at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that's tonight at 11 o'clock to them. Or no, it's 10 Eastern. So that's 10 o'clock to them. Right. That's deep, bro. That's a late night. USC handles them, I think, by 14.
Yeah. And this is the conversation of like, now you got to really talk about a New Jersey team going all the way to West Coast. Like this is the result of the Big Ten merger. The big one, and I think this is an upset alert for you, Washington, Indiana.
Yeah, it is absolutely. I'm happy that you alluded to that. That's the crib. Seattle goes in to Bloomington on College Game Day and erupts. They ruined the party.
They ruined the party.
They ruined the party.
So with this, okay,
Washington gets it done.
Washington gets it done. Now, Indiana still has a mini gauntlet. They still got to run through Michigan and Ohio State. Does that mean that they're out of the college football playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even if they win this game.
Really?
Yeah. They're going to lose to Michigan and Ohio State.
They're going to lose to Michigan?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
It's just like
that's not a crazy take. That's
like
not a
Big
crazy
Brother.
take.
It's like certain teams, they just
no matter how good.
Yeah, they just always gonna Big Brother you.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen with them.
And Michigan's such a scary team because you still got 5-star, 4-star talent. You still got good coaching. It's just really you don't got a quarterback.
Yeah, things aren't clicking.
Yeah. If you go and drop Dylan Rowell on that team, on that Michigan team.
Well, let's calm down. Don't say that. He might hear it.
Well, okay, realistically, if you drop Dylan Rowell on that Michigan team, DR15, you drop on that Michigan team, they solid. They might
different team.
They might be a top 10 team in the nation.
And that's why Satterfield got to capitalize right now. I'm so serious because we're saying that, but it's for real.
Not for real.
It's so serious because we do have him right now, today. You know how this college football landscape plays out. You here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we got to win. We got to help bro out. They got to win.
Got to win. Got to find a way.
Last one I have for you is Northwestern at Iowa.
Northwestern, never pick Iowa. That's I think that's illegal in some places in Nebraska, right?
It should be, but if you had $100,000 that you put down, don't do it. I'm not enticing.
I don't even know if I could even put down 100 on a game.
I'm saying if I gave you $100,000 today, you have to put it on a team and you got to win. Like you have to win, bro. Who you putting it on? Be real. You putting on Iowa.
I'm putting on Northwestern.
Oh man. Well, okay. Well, I guess I know not to give you $100,000 to bet on them because I ain't getting no money back.
I'm putting on Northwestern. You already know.
I got Iowa, man. I don't like Iowa, but I also never played them, so I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I have won my last game.
Oh man, that's about the only win y'all had.
All right, that's crazy. Texas goes to Vandy. Do we have an upset alert?
Yeah, no, not an upset alert. It's 18.5, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's 18.5, maybe.
That's America's team, though, Vandy.
I think it might be closer to like 28.
28 points?
Yeah.
So over. They covering. Yeah. Bro. All right.
I know I had you messed up with that one.
You messed me up with that one. Cam Ward still gets it done with Florida State. They're gonna trash them.
Yeah.
I feel like there's one where there's something's gonna happen this week. I don't know what it is. Either Missouri. Do you think Missouri beats Alabama? No.
Oh, I'll tell you who it is.
Huh. Oh boy. Here we go.
It's these cats right down here on Memorial Lane.
The laptop.
Going all the way to Columbus.
Let's go into
and shocking the country.
All right. That's what you heard it.
When we come back, man, we gotta get into it.
All right, there you have a little preview for the final segment of the Locker Room here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Over 75% of the patients that come to Limitless Male have been told over and over again by their primary care providers that their testosterone level is fine. Guess what? If you have all the symptoms of low testosterone, you're not fine. Come get a second opinion at Limitless Male. We have helped tens of thousands of men feel optimal again, and we can help you. Stop waiting. Come see the men's health experts. Book your free consult online at limitlessmale.com.
This is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. Public safety is important in our community. I have a proven record of protecting public safety. I have prosecuted perpetrators of domestic violence, advocated for the rights of child abuse victims, held sexual predators accountable, and fought to keep drug traffickers off our streets. This is Senator Carolyn Bozin, and I will continue to fight to keep our community safe. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine with a light breeze out of the north and a high around 65. Tonight, clear skies and calm winds, the low around 36. And tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds throughout the day, with an afternoon high around 64. I'm meteorologist Kyle Puck from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Urology Partners of Nebraska is Lincoln's newest full-service urology group. Urology Partners uses state-of-the-art treatment options for both men and women, including some exciting treatments new to our community that help you get back to your confident and active lifestyle. The team at Urology Partners is dedicated to quickly and effectively restoring your health, with new patients typically seen in clinic within 48 hours. Whether you have questions about your prostate, incontinence issues, kidney stones, or erectile dysfunction, their team has you covered. Call Urology Partners today to schedule an appointment.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Kawasaki dealership. Score big on Kawasaki's most dependable side-by-side, the Mule Pro, built to take on your most demanding days. Rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of October. On or off-road, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with large selection of motorcycles and side-by-sides in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Stop by every Saturday for their Husker tailgate with free food, drinks, and games. Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through October 29th is $1 off per pound on New York strips. Spend $50 and get a free brick of ground beef and 25% off on tea. Locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Highway 2 in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel. Brought to you by F Foundation Repair on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yes, welcome back into The Locker Room here on 93.7 The Ticket. Final segment of the week, guys. What do you got prepared for it?
Before we get into the upset alert,
go ahead.
I'm wondering, just off rip, top of your head, who's the coach of the year?
Kurt Signetti.
No question. Like you don't even gotta.
Kurt Signetti.
Wow.
Kurt Signetti. Or yeah, Kurt Signetti. I don't even think it's close. They gonna beat Washington, bro. Like this man really think Washington gonna come in there.
I can't wait to shoot.
And then they gonna mess around and give Ohio State a run for their money. And they're gonna finish up with Michigan.
What you mean by they're gonna give them a run for their money? Like
I think Nebraska gonna beat on Ohio State for them, right? And then Indiana gonna come in there and you know get some sloppy seconds, you know.
He trifling, man. My question. Okay, let's get into it, man. We got Nebraska at Ohio State. 25.5 point underdogs. Go ahead. What you want?
Real, can I get I'm gonna get my realistic and optimistic.
Whatever you want.
31 or 35. Nah, they ain't gonna kick no field goal. I'll give them 3. 38-10. Ohio State.
38-10.
The daggone Buckeyes.
Okay. Tell me what's gonna happen. What got you to 38-10?
They don't got no holes in their team. They just play pretty sound, pretty perfect football across the board. Oregon just got lucky on some deep shots.
Oregon got lucky
on some deep shots. Yeah, Denzel Burke.
35 points worth of lucky, or 32?
No. On 3 separate occasions, 1 score, 2 deep balls. Oregon beat Denzel Burke 1 corner 3 times.
Okay.
So if you could say that's luck, I don't know if that's gonna happen again.
You said it.
No, I'm saying I say it's luck. If you don't want to say that's luck, the viewers out there, I mean, and then I'll say this: my optimistic score is still a loss.
So there's no win. There's no win in the equation for you.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I'll say I got 24-17 Ohio State.
Oh, wow.
That's like things go good. The boys come in there, play ball, hold them under 25. Defense gets their swag back. Offense, it's the defense. I think they're gonna have a bounce back game, right?
Okay.
And maybe
but still gave up 38. That's a bounce back.
Okay. Listen, Mike. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, it's the 35 right there. To be honest with you, I don't know. That's just me. If nothing gets fixed, if they just come out there and play like they did last week, but I'll meet somewhere in the middle, probably around 25, 28 points.
Okay. I like what you're saying about defense having a bounce back game. I like that.
What are you about to say?
No, I agree with that statement. I think they do bounce back. I think Tommy Hill really comes back this week. Last week he played, but it was his first game back off an injury, right? He had a foot problem and all that. So it takes a second to get back on the swing of things, right? So
Agreed.
I think that's a big component. I also think that the defensive lineman shows who they really are again, right? They show up in a big way. I really think so.
First, Mike.
That's what I'm saying. The D line shows up in a big way.
Stopping the run first,
yeah,
and then get to the pass.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're going to show up in a big way tomorrow. I think T. Hill comes up with an interception.
Okay,
right? I do, and I think I low key even see like Javen Wright getting himself one over the middle.
Okay, I'm all for that.
Right over the middle. I'm just seeing it happen, right?
Yeah,
like he across the middle. His long arms, he go reach out, right? He gonna make a play,
the A-line.
right? Yeah, right. Give me Nebraska, bro. I'm telling you, Nebraska goes into Columbus tomorrow and upsets them and shocks the country.
What's the score?
I don't care. Nebraska win. Nebraska W. Ohio State L. That's all that matters.
How do you score? Doesn't matter, right?
Doesn't matter. I don't care.
There you go.
Probably.
You probably got the same philosophy as
probably.
old boy over there.
No, hold on. It's probably gonna have to come through the run game because I finally decided to make a mindset change and I'm gonna run the ball this week. That's me. I don't care what they do on Memorial Drive.
Right.
That's me. I'm making my own mindset that they're gonna run the ball.
So you got the Cornhuskers upsetting the Buckeyes
and shocking the country.
Okay, let's bring it back down to the Earth realm. Bach.
I don't do Earth. I'm here. I'm just here in it, but not of it.
Yeah, I love it. Bach, what you got? You've been right every Nebraska loss you predicted.
I think I like your prediction. 38-10 sounds about right. I think Matt Rule's going to make up for his mistake and take a field goal, which I don't think was a mistake, but I've been hearing all about it. Matt almost admitted to it. They'll take a field goal attempt and get 10 on the board. But Ohio State, if you're expecting to score 40, 50 points, keep in mind the last 3 games against Michigan State, Iowa, and Oregon, they haven't broke the 40-point barrier. So hopefully Nebraska's defense can at least hold them below 40.
And understanding, like, it's not even necessarily on our defense. It's can our offense
That's why I'm so
not put us in a bad position.
That's why I'm so like this Ohio State defense is top 3 defense in the nation.
Cool. They're free, bro.
I'm tired of doing this.
They're free. No, you're not.
I'm tired of being so optimistic and then having to go on YouTube and Twitter and everything, and people DMing me, commenting. I gotta just maybe I'm letting the people get to me, man.
I think so. You've been drinking their Kool-Aid too much, man. Oh, we seeing this again. No, if nothing else, I'm standing on the table 10 toes for these boys. I like Emmett Johnson to go crazy. Unfortunately, my dog Ramirez has to sit out this week, right? That's tough to see. You know, I wanted this one from her. But Dante, those boys get it rolling. I think Jamal Banks has a good game. And I think we see what's the word?
Resurgence?
Sure. Nair this week. I think he goes crazy. And I think Dylan really bounced back. I think he's the type of guy who can go into a big atmosphere and get it right.
I think so too. I don't know how what they're gonna call though. That's the question.
Give me Nebraska 24-21.
Gosh, what did you do this morning?
What did I do, boy?
You had a double espresso.
I did.
You had Dan Campbell's coffee order this morning.
I did have that. I ain't gonna lie. One of my homies got it for me. But I'm telling you, I'm standing on the table for these boys this weekend. Y'all heard it here first. It's up and it's stuck. Give me Nebraska. I said 24-21. I don't care what the score is. Go in there. They're gonna get the dub. Period.
You heard it here. I mean, shoot. I'll clip this and say I'm rocking with them if we win. I'm playing. No, appreciate you listening to the Locker Room. We'll be back Monday, 1 to 2 p.m. as always.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street. Transform your view with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free